Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry, it's been quite a long time since I posted. I know I posted my trip with my family when we went to out to California, and since then I haven't posted anything, and before that it was months and months since I posted. Don't think anyone really cares, but here's another video. This one is our trip to Salem. We went with our friends Justin and Carly. We only stayed for a weekend, so all the clips you're about to see, there's not much going on in it. We spent a lot of time in traffic. It said that it was going to take us only 5 hours to get there each way, but then it wound up taking us about 8 or 9 hours each way. We left Friday morning at 7, and then I don't think we got there until about 4 o'clock. So when we arrived in Salem at 4 o'clock, you know, it kind of made sense because it was a Friday and we were going through New York, so there was a lot of traffic. But when we got to Salem that day, we went to the witch house. Since it was Friday night, not that many people were there yet, and there wasn't any line to get in. So we still had to go to the Airbnb and check in. So we went to the witch house to see if we could buy tickets for the next day, but they told us it's like first come first serve and we'd have to do it tomorrow. So or the next day. So we went on Saturday to the witch house and it was instantly sold out. The line was like wrapped around the place basically. It was crazy. But thankfully it was the psychic fair and witches market, and it was a lot of fun walking through the streets and seeing all the different vendors. We stopped and we ate at Boston Burger Company, and we tried to go see the cemetery where some of the witches, I'm pretty sure, were buried, and they have the memorial benches. And of course the cemetery was closed. We had no idea about that. Normally it's open and you can walk through it, but it was closed. And then we went through the town hall. They had a little exhibit there about Salem and when the pioneers came over, and it just was like a walk through history, and they had some like old artifacts there, which was pretty cool. You'll see that in the vlog. The vlog is really only about 4 minutes worth of content, but I figured it was worth it to put up. And then on Saturday night we went back home to the Airbnb and we had a few drinks and had a good time, and we let time slip away from us a little bit and we had to rush to our walking tour. So we walk into the walking tour meeting place, and of course I had read the tickets wrong and we were 2 hours late for our tour. Our tour had been well over and there weren't any walking tours left, so I really messed up on that. I feel so bad about it. The one thing we really had tickets for to do, we missed out on. We did Tales and Ales on Friday, I forgot to mention this, and that was okay. The story was alright. It was like one person acting out his own story, and we thought it was going to be more like spooky stories from Salem. That's why we kind of signed up for it, and we thought the guys would like the beer, the flights of beer, but I'm telling you, it was like small little red Solo cups, like filled that much. It was so tiny. It really wasn't worth it. It was $25. It was a little ridiculous, to be completely honest. If you're into like super craft beer, then that might be your thing. You can stay just for the beer tasting and then leave, but for $25 and just little tiny samples, it truly wouldn't be worth it even just for that. So after Tales and Ales, we went to the House of the Seven Gables and we did the spirits of the Gables, and that was just like a little tour through the house, but they were telling a story the whole time. It was kind of interesting. They had a stairwell that went upstairs that was meant for servants back in, you know, the day, and it was so small. I'm telling you, it was like probably the steps were like a foot wide. It was really kind of scary, but we got through it. It was fine. If you're claustrophobic, you definitely will not be able to do that part of it, but that's fine. That was probably the most entertaining part of our trip, to be completely honest. We did have a very good time walking through Salem and seeing everything. We just couldn't do everything because it was sold out and it was so busy. Tim and I keep saying that we would love to go back, but we definitely would not go back in October. And that's kind of sucks because that's like the fun of it, is in October when you're kind of like ready for Halloween and everything. So maybe we try and go back like November or something next year. So anyway, back to Saturday. I messed up that thing that night. We didn't get to do the walking tour because of it. And then later we just went home that night. We picked up some food on the way home to the Airbnb, and Sunday morning we woke up, we got ready to go, and on our way back we drove through Boston and we got to see the Paul Revere house. Tim and I picked up a few like hoodies and stuff just to kind of say, hey, we were in Boston. They're just, I'll show you them in a second. Everything was pretty cool. We just didn't have enough time. I would love to go back and kind of do it the right way, learn from our little mistakes and stuff this time that we went. And yeah, I would definitely go again, and I would definitely recommend going, but just not in October. And I might also consider flying, because on our way home on Sunday, it took another 8 or 9 hours, which was a little crazy because, I mean, what's going on the Sunday? It said, the GPS said it would take us only 5 hours to get home, and then it took another 8-9 hours. It just didn't make much sense to us, and everyone was kind of frustrated and just wanted to go home. Carly and Justin wanted to see their kids. Me and Tim just wanted to get back to the house and kind of get back into the swing of things. So let me show you some of the things Tim and I picked up. We got stuff from the vendors during the Witches Fair, and then we also got that stuff at Boston that I mentioned. So I will show you guys that. All right, you guys, so firstly, I picked up this little drawing. I'm pretty sure that it is colored pencil. I would hate to be wrong, but it doesn't look like paint to me. It's this little drawing of Alice in Wonderland. Really cool. I don't know if it comes up right for you guys or if it's gonna focus, but it does say, "Not all who wander are lost," which is obviously a quote from the movie. And I think this is a business card in here. Here's her little business card. It's really cute. And on the back. And then this is also from her. Obviously it is The Nightmare Before Christmas. Also love this movie. Those are two of my absolute favorite movies ever. Also, of course, Hocus Pocus, which we did go and get to see a couple filming locations while we were in Salem, which is one of the main reasons I really wanted to go. Hocus Pocus is my all-time #1 favorite movie. Doesn't matter. Close second, Halloween Town. Just saying. Also at the Witches Market, we happened to spot a glass etching company, I guess you could call it, and this is Tim's favorite movie, is Halloween. Here, I'll put the sleeve of something in it so you guys can see it. There's the etching on there. It's really cool. So yes, he got a little beer glass with Michael Myers' face on it, so that's cool. And then when we were in Boston, we actually picked up opposite hoodies. Like, I picked up this tan one that I'm about to show you, and Tim picked up the other one, and then when we got home we decided we wanted to switch because we liked each other's better. So this is the one I originally got but is now Tim's. Has a nice little hood, says Boston, 1630 at the top. And then this is the one Tim originally got, but then I said I like more. So that's everything we have. We have like other little souvenir kind of things. Not really souvenirs, but little things that we always bring home. We always bring home our guidebooks and like that, our tickets, and we always keep them. So we have a little pamphlet, Salem Haunted Happenings. Has everything in here. Tim got really familiar with this map. He did so good. He was circling everything we wanted to do. Thankful for him because we would have missed some of the stuff that we wanted to do. So Okay, you guys, so I'm done talking now and we can get on to the clips that I have. Thanks for watching. Bye.
As soon as I saw, as soon as she saw it, I was like, wow.
I was like, oh, there's Michael Myers.
Yeah. Really cool.
That's cute, Susie.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, I heard bank Monday through Friday.
Oh, really?
Oh,
That's horrible.
bummer.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially for a day like this.
Trying to get money out.
That's horrible. Well, I'm sure we'll see too.
This is so neat.
That is really
Get to
cool.
the bottom of the pan.
Yeah, it is.
It's cool.
You too. I like her.
Yeah. I like how long this is because then it covers my pocket and has my wallet in it.
Tea.
Are you taking my video?
Yeah. Haven't been doing
Here,
that.
let me hold these so you can get.
I want to see them in my video.
Oh, hey, you know what I did? There's like a barn door for that.
Fish my boyfriend. Right. Oh, back down.
Acapals. You do want to stop.
Pretty. Yeah?
There's like warmer than I thought.
Well, yeah.
I'm like, oh, look.
That's a video. Tim.
Did you get the name of the place? Honeydew? Cool.
I wonder if it's just closed for October
Maybe.
because they say after 6.
Oh, right over there's the.
The town hall. Look how tiny that hat is.
It is very small. It's a nice pen. Same.
Yeah, we're definitely not supposed to be.
November 7th, 1833. And that influence. We found.